The hundreds are back in the forecast, but then things get interesting towards the end of the forecast period. I'll be right back to talk more about it after this. I hate to see it and I hate to say it, but yes, we are back in the triple digits this week. We could be closer to 104, 105, 106 by Friday, but fortunately, things get interrupted in a good way coming into the weekend. But unfortunately, right now, yes, we are on the upswing, 101, 102 across our area today, and then overnight tonight, 76, 77. And you would say, that doesn't sound too bad, but the problem is the southerly winds are bringing the humidity back. The very warm Gulf of Mexico, record temperatures there, warm humidity being blown in. So 101, 102 could bring heat index values of 106, 107, 108. So it's very, very warm out there. The humidity makes it less comfortable and even dangerous in some situations. We do have heat advisories across our area today. Those will turn into excessive heat warnings probably Thursday and Friday. This goes through tomorrow evening. So we'll continue to watch this for you and bring those updates as we go. And as we look at the records, we're not quite there. 104 in DFW in 1913, and for Waco, 108 in 2000, same year as yesterday. And yes, our normal temperature is 93. That drops to 92 tomorrow. And as far as sunrise and sunset, we're looking at 7:04 a.m. and then 7:46 for sunset this evening. And again, yes, 93 is that high. So again, we continue to close these and the normal highs will be dropping, but unfortunately, the actual temperature will go up. This is not seasonal. This is not normal by any means. Normally, we should be cooling down at least a little bit at this point, but we do have a temperature change, a pattern change on the way. First, we got to talk about the tropics because there is something interesting here. At this juncture, it doesn't look like it's going to impact our part of the country, but it will be worth talking about. Any minute now, really any minute, any hour, we will probably see Tropical Storm Lee form in the waters of the Atlantic Basin here, just off the main development region. And as you watch, we have tropical storm, and then tomorrow, the next day, looks like we could be looking at getting close to hurricane status, then Category 1, Category 2, and then we go all the way to Category 4 as it goes north of the islands here, getting into the Caribbean Sea. It will go north of the Caribbean there, and it looks like it will continue a northerly track, so this could be something for the eastern seaboard to watch. Right now, it doesn't look to move into the Gulf of Mexico, but we'll watch it just in case somehow it doesn't take a southerly turn there. Not expected, not likely, but we'll watch to make sure. And then over in the main development region, right off the coast of Africa, we do have another wave that looks to develop into a tropical depression pretty soon, probably in the next few days here. Now that I'm thinking about it, let me correct myself. I think we're looking at more in the next week. So I don't think it's quite as soon, not nearly as soon as we'll see development from this tropical depression that will become Tropical Storm Lee sometime this evening. Now here's what we have going on here. There's a few things I want to talk about, and one of those involves this front here. Unfortunately, this front won't bring us much relief, but you can see here that southerly flow, and yes, our wonderful high pressure system there in northern Mexico, southern New Mexico there. So these southerly winds are going to park this front tomorrow, probably as far south, I would say, as I-30 here. So Dallas and Fort Worth, that area, and it could bring us a few showers and thunderstorms, mostly in our northern counties. I would say really from about Waxahachie and Cleburne northward is your best chance. We could have a few of those south of there, but the best chance for that will be in our northern areas, and that front will park and will be on the warm side, of course, as we always are, and then that will lift northward. And so Wednesday, I have introduced about a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Again, 20% Ellis and Johnson counties, more like 10% for Navarro and Hill. And then, as we get into the latter part of the week, we will see a bigger push of cold air surge southward, and that is really what we're watching right now. That could be an entire pattern change. I've talked about the fact that we need the jet stream to move southward. And of course, that jet stream has stayed north of us. Those ridges created by this high pressure have just been parked over us for the most part this summer. But what we should see is that jet stream finally take a dip southward, bring some of that cooler air in with that cold front. There are rumblings and rumors of highs in the 80s by midweek next week. So here's what I've got right now: 101, 102 the next couple of days. Tomorrow, that high of 102, it may be cooler than that in our northern counties if we can get some rain in here, and some cloud cover wouldn't hurt that either. So I have a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. I will be watching that. But yes, these southerly winds will continue to pump in this humidity. 104, 105 Thursday and Friday. Again, excessive heat warning criteria. So we want to be careful here. We try to get into the early part of September. We try to get outside more, but not yet. We're not quite there. Now, here's that change. Saturday, we start to bring in a chance of some showers and thunderstorms. The high pressure system starts to move westward, so that will start to back off, should allow some cooler temperatures. I have us at 99 on Saturday. That may warm up a little bit, so we're going to have to watch that. And of course, that is the day of the Ellis County Emergency Preparedness Fair in Waxahachie. I will be a part of that, but we'll be watching that forecast just in case that does somehow impact that. I understand there's other weekend events too we'll have to pay attention to as well. Now watch as this changes. Sunday, 97 degrees, Monday, 95. So the good news is we are declining here, and you see on Monday I've bumped the rain chances up to 30%. Looks like we're a little bit more confident there. And then it's beyond the forecast period where we should be seeing the cooler temperatures, the really what we would call cooler temperatures. And so once we get into the latter part of this week, we'll start getting a better picture of what to expect. Now, tonight, I should get the first look at what the National Weather Service and some of these other places are officially saying for Tuesday, and then I will see if I want to make a judgment and publish a forecast this evening or wait until tomorrow morning. I would watch this evening. I'm going to try to put some kind of a discussion out there for everyone, but the change is coming. And I've heard some others say that the 104, 105, now I've already said this once, that these temperatures, this could be the last that we see of this season. Unfortunately, I've already jumped the gun and made that determination, but this is very uncharacteristic of this time of year. What we have coming should get us much closer to what's normal. So stay tuned to South Metro Weather. We will be bringing updates on that pattern change that is coming. And of course, as I always say, that's far away in the forecast and it can change, but here's hoping it does not. Stay tuned, more updates to come this evening and in the coming days. Big pattern change on the way, so let's keep an eye on it, and I'll bring you updates as I can.